In today's session, we will be going through custom objects and custom fields. So in our very first session, we have gone through standard objects like account, contact, opportunity. Standard objects are nothing but they are the inbuilt objects within Salesforce. Okay. And within every standard object, we can store some information, business information. Every standard object has a specific business purpose. Now, apart from standard object, if you want to store some additional information, then we will have to create additional objects within Salesforce. So those are called as custom objects. The objects which we create to store additional information, those are called as custom objects. Same way, if we create any new field on standard object or custom object, that is called as custom field. So to cover these 2 points, we will be working on one application. So we will try to build a small library app. Now, if you want to store information about library, what all information we are supposed to store? So maybe all the books which are available within library, then the author's information, okay, and various categories of the books available. This is the information we can store about library. So now we can consider this as data entities, means they should be created as objects in Salesforce. So we will have book object, author object, and category object created in Salesforce. Now, in every object we need fields as well. So on book, maybe we'll need book name field, okay, where we can specify the book name, okay. Then maybe number of pages of the book, then author of the book, and category of the book. So book name and number of pages, these are just normal number field or text field, but author and category, these are going to be relationship fields. So author is going to be a relationship field with which you can associate any book with the parent author. Okay, the way when you create contact record, you can select parent account, same way. Similarly, category is also going to be a relationship field with which you can associate any book to a parent category. Then on author object, we need author name, and then maybe number of books published by the author. And on category is category name. All right, so this will be our database model, you can say, for library application. Now, talking about relationship between objects in Salesforce, there are two types of relationships between objects in Salesforce. One is master detail relationship, and second one is lookup relationship. Master detail relationship is a required relationship, or It's a mandatory relationship, which means whenever you create child record, you will have to always associate parent record to it. For example, let's say between book and author, if we create master detail relationship, then whenever you create book record, you always have to associate parent author record to it. So it's a required field. Then in master data relationship, we have cascade delete functionality, where if you delete parent record, all its associated child records will also get deleted. So as an example, if between book and author, if we have a master data relationship, then if you delete parent author record, it will delete all its child book records. So this is how cascade delete works. And then if we have master detail relationship between two objects, you can create roll up summary field on parent object. What is roll up summary field? What's the purpose of it? How to create it? We'll see all those details later on. Coming to the lookup relationship. Lookup relationship is not a mandatory field, it's a optional field. Means whenever you create child record, you don't have to associate parent record. You, if you want, you can. If you don't, you can just leave it. So lookup relationship is optional field. Means even if you don't populate the value in it, it is fine. No cascade delete in lookup relationship. So if you delete parent record, nothing happens to the child records. Child records will remain as is in the database. Okay. And no roll-up summary field in lookup. We can create roll-up summary field only on the master data relationship. Okay. So I'm just trying to differentiate between master detail and lookup so that it will be easier for us to make a decision on which relationship we should be creating between objects. So for that, we need to understand the features of every relationship. So if you see, if you observe the features of master detail, here the parent and child, they are tightly coupled, because if you see, every child must be associated with the parent. Then if you delete parent, it is deleting all the child records. So it's kind of tightly coupled relationship. So in general, we actually call this master data relationship as a tightly coupled relationship. Sometimes if you go for an interview during a Salesforce admin job, for a Salesforce admin job, then such kind of questions can be asked during the interviews. And lookup relationship, it's a kind of loosely coupled relationship. So far, any questions? Any doubt?
No.
Okay.